So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading.
Defending heavily on him. There's the whistle. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kukçu. Çalhanoğlu. Akçakolu. El Mali. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Merino. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Çalhanoğlu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Özcan wins the duel this time. El Mali. Akaydın. Özcan. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fabian Ruiz. Merino. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. It's Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
You're talking about creating a problem for yourself? OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Özcan. Çalhanoğlu. El Mali. Çalhanoğlu. Demiral. Özcan, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ayhan. Goulet. Ayhan. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Merino. And here's Yamal. He's cut it out. Nico Williams. Merino. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. He's having a shot! Gets it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Goulet. No, it's Yildiz. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres looking for a runner. Yamal's cross. Williams! Goal! Spain! First blood drawn. picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Spain break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Demiral, Çalhanoğlu, Özkan, aim forwards, Yildiz, now he's off and running. Lenormand, Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, Fabian Ruiz, Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. That's not going far. Nico Williams. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cucurella. Oh, smashing header! Looking for a decent ball in. Williams, back in once more. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Good take, and is he in? It's a throw-in. And it's Ruiz. Özkan. Çalhanoğlu. Kukçu. Spread out to the left. El Mali. Good play on the left-hand side here. El Mali is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Fabian Ruiz is there, and he can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Özkan. Now it's Goulet. And here's Kukçu. And here's Yildiz. Turkey.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
Özkan. And here's Yildiz. Danger averted for now. And here's Goulet. Oh, that Yildiz! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Yildiz with the cross. Nico Williams. Çalhanoğlu. Spain making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. Ferran Torres. The ball is loose and the chase is on. What's Yildiz? Chance here to counter. Oh, super find. Akçakolu. And a shot! Save again, same outcome.
Turkey really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well read, nice interception. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. Great work on the overlap. Too long and over the line. El Mali. Moved on forwards. El Mali. It's an inviting looking ball that. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Yamal, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. A fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ayhan. Goulet. Through. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. De Normal. A heavy challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely feet. Pedri! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He can get that clear. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Merino. Oh, good spread. Pau Kubasi. No, again there's no way through. Pedro Porro. Now who's going to be first to this? Yamal played into the box. And that has been cleared. Calhanoglu. That's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great run on the overlap here. Pedro Porro climbs up big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Özcan. Goulet. And it's played forward. Yildiz looks to get on the end of this. And it's Pedri. Williams. And the ball is out of play. Calhanoglu forwards and with intent. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ferran Torres. Ayhan wins the duel this time. El Mali shifted upfield. Merino. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Out to the left it goes. Good defending, it's been repelled. Merino. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres played out towards the right wing. And here's Yamal. Merino. And here's Pedri. Pedri. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Arda Güler. Over to the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's played forward. Yamal, gently done. Pedri. Pedri!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Demiral, nicely aimed pass. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Out to the right. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Tries to get it clear. Merino. Spain have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Marino. Real chance here. And now the breakaway. Yildiz. Goulet. Goulet tries making a foray down the right. Goulet's cross. Cleared away. Özcan. Ayhan. And here's Goulet. Thinks one through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Akçakolu. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Çalhanoğlu. Kubasi. Merino. Pau Kubasi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Merino. Pedro Porro. Could move up a gear here. Akçakolu. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. Hangs one in. Özcan. Ayhan aim forwards. 15 minutes till half-time. Moved on forwards. And it's Al-Mali. Kachu! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, can he get onto this? Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. That's the keeper's ball. Özcan. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. El-Mali. El-Mali forwards and with intent. Merino. Yamal has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Kaidin attempts a clearance. And a play for a throw. And Mali with the clearance. Kaidin. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Merino. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Yildiz. Will play through for the wide man. Yildiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cucurella. Yildiz. Arda Güler. And here's Kukçu. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Kukçu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Ruiz. Williams. It's a good-looking delivery. Ayhan. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. El Mali. Aim forwards. Ayhan. Çalhanoğlu. Demiral forwards and with intent. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Pedro Porro. El Mali. Back to Kolu. Back to Kolu, shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. The normal. Pedri. Merino. Yamal. Merino. Moved on forwards. El Mali. Mali gently done. Yamal. Merino. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And the shot! He's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pedri. And here's Yildiz. And it's played forward. Now it's Goulet. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. And it's Ayhan. Muscular approach does pay off here. O'Malley. Now he's got space here. Turkey with another corner. Çalhanoğlu goes short. No way through, so back it comes. Yamal. It's lofted through here. That has been knocked clear.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Merino. Fabian Ruiz laid out to the left flank. That'll be a throw-in. Ayhan. And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Yildiz. Now it's Aktürkoğlu. Yildiz. Played out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Ah, such a clever touch. Nice physical challenge. And that has been clubbed away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. O'Malley. Kukçu. Özkan. Akaydın. Kukçu. Güler. Yildiz. Oh, good spread. Özkan. And here's Yildiz. O'Malley flashes it across. And it's hoisted clear. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, a delicate chip through. That is a great pick out. Great defending, strong and determined. Çalhanoğlu. O'Malley. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Yamal aimed forwards. O'Malley. Akaydın. Akaydın Forwards and with intent. There's the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Spain leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. El Mali. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Searching pass he's played there. Deftly away. Ball is over the line. And it's Ruiz. Merino. And here's Pedri. Now the cross. Pedri has overhit that horribly. Özkan. Çalhanoğlu. El Mali. Oh, this looks sharp. El Mali. Now it's Aktakolu. Kukçu. Özkan. And here's Güler. Lenormand can get it clear. Aktakolu. Oh, that's a shot, surely! Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
El Mali. Aktakolu. El Mali. El Mali. Yamal gets in to thwart him. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand driven forward. Çalhanoğlu. El Mali. Aktakolu. El Mali. And here's Yildiz, and it's Kukçu. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Pedri. A searching ball out wide. Cucurella has it in a wide position. Delivered across. That's been well dealt with. Kukchu concedes a free kick for that. It's Toro. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. It's a loose ball. Just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Özkan. Akaidu. Çalhanoğlu. Aktakolu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lenormand. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Özkan. Çalhanoğlu. Out to the right. Nico Williams looking understandably energised after his goal. Merino. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Goulet. Looking to break at pace. Yildiz. Probing pass. Kukchu. He is through here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Özkan. Özkan, gently done. Challenge, but fair enough. And here's Çalhanoğlu, and it's Al-Mali. Can he finish?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Correa. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. El Mali. Back to Kolu. And he's on a charge. Nice control. A chance to play it in. Crossed into the box. And he's there to clear it. Arda Güler. Shot a goal! Yamal. Pedro Porro. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Calmly anticipates. El Mali. Back to Kolu. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And the finish! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Spain, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Al Mali. Kirkchu. Yildiz. Ferran Torres. Proves too strong. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. He was going into that little black book. The normal. Yildiz.
Spain, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Ferran Torres! Cleared without complication. Güler. Just about up to the hour now. Yildiz looks to get on the end of this. And it's Al Mali. Merino. Fabian Ruiz. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Özcan. Güler. Özcan. Yildiz. Güler. Oh, that's nice. Güler's cross. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Lenormand shifted upfield. Cucurella. Ayhan. And it's Arda Güler. Özkan. Yildiz. Played out towards the right wing. Güler in acres of space out wide. Arda Güler. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Yildiz. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Kökçü. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's a ball kick. The normal. Merino. Pedri. The normal. That's been drilled forward. Cucurella. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! Güler is onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Demiral. Aktakolu. It's run loose here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Fabian Ruiz, aim forwards. Pedri, over to the left. Cucurella, it's a sharp pass. That was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Özkan. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Knocks it out wide. Özkan. And it's played forward. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Kökçü. Özkan. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Kökçü. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. And he has been fouled there. Torre. Plenty waiting in the middle. There will be a throw-in. Yamal elects to cross. Kukçu. Çalhanoğlu do have a chance to counter here. Yildiz. Moved on forwards. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. And the flag has stayed down. Ayhan. Güler. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And he cuts out the supply. Back to Kolu. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ferran Torres. Out to the right. Akaydin makes the interception. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Merino. The normal. Back to Kolu. El Mali. Fabian Ruiz cuts it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Demiral gets across to intercept that. Ayhan forwards and with intent. Yildiz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Merino. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. And here's Ferran Torres. Petri.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
El Mali. Back to Kolu. El Mali. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Back to Kolu. El Mali. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Back to Kolu. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Çalhanoğlu done delicately. Fabian Ruiz. Nice looking ball. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. El Mali cuts out the pass. Akaidi. And it's Arda Güler. Succumbs to the pressure. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Moved on forwards. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Kolu. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. El Mali. Ayhan. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Kukçu. It's Kukçu. Özkan. And they can counter here. Fabian Ruiz. And that could set him on his way. Oh, good ball! Demiral played over towards the opposite flank. Out for a throw. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. That's good play. Time to deliver. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Çalhanoğlu. El Mali. Kolu. Pedri has created one goal already. That is a little undercooked. They get a throw in. Merino. Can he deliver? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Ferran Torres is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
El Mali aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Back to Kolu. It's gone out for a throw-in. it's Aktokolu. And they got rid. Pedri have it back and can go again. Can he spark a counter here? Nico Williams chips it through. Ihan. The final 5 minutes. And it's Arda Güler. Ferran Torres. Pedro Porro. Williams. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Ihan. And it's Arda Güler. Aktokolu. El Mali. Aktokolu. Merino. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. That's very neat. Played out wide. Cucurella has it out wide and in space. Porro. And here's Ruiz. Chooses to go back. And he welcomes it in. Ferran Torres. It's anyone's ball now. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Çalhanoğlu. Güler. Ihan, gently done. Nico Williams. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pedri. Merino. It's a great ball here. Can he stop it going out? Merino. And here's Pedri. Williams! Normal. Cucurella. Kubasi. Merino. Yamal. And it's Porro. Pedri. Played out to the right. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is that. Spain can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. following this splendid display of poise, potency